Yeah, you've voiced Bruce Wayne and Batman before, right? Now, so what's different about coming into this project?
Well, the environment, the physical environment of the movie, which is this turn of the century Jack the Ripper era, is something that I don't think we've seen before in this in a Batman context. And we also get to see a fair bit more of Bruce Wayne than we would normally. So you get to sort of peel back, you know, look inside his coat and see what makes his heart beat a little bit.
I saw the trailer. The man gets framed too. That's insane.
Well, it's kind of it's also like a whodunit. Although you know pretty quick whodunit, but then the detective story begins in earnest, and it drives pretty hard.
I talked to Jim Krieg. He told me that he had to alter the language and and of course, to fit the era or the timeline. Yeah. How does that affect you creating this Batman, this era?
Well, you have to be in service of what Jim did with the vernacular. Yeah. You've got to you can't push it as hard. You know, there's a little more decorum. And for example, when Batman meets Selina, who's really, really in your face, he's, for a woman of that era to be that forward, it takes him a minute to go, what are you gaslighting me? What are you doing? Is that really who you are? It's very sexy, but I don't know if I think it's real. Oh my God, what am I going to do now? My name is Bruce Greenwood. You're watching Rama Screen.
Batman Gotham by Gaslight. This is a period piece. What are some of the challenges and the alteration of Selina Kyle to fit the story? Because, we know Selina Kyle, we know Catwoman, but this is different. What's different? What's unique?
Well, I think it was a sort of a fun task for me to take her, in the Victorian era, where before we know her as a cat burglar and Catwoman, to sort of get to rev the engines for that purr and for that mission that she's going to be ejected onto. So it was fun to sort of think of her as in the beginning.
Throughout the history of Batman and Selina, sometimes they're allies, sometimes they're combative. It's a complicated relationship between the two. What's the relationship between them in this story?
Both of those things. I think there are moments where they are allies, and there are moments when she throws her hand up to him and doesn't need his help or his counsel, and however he thinks he's going to drive it, she shifts the tide a little bit.
Is there any Selina Kyle or Catwoman of the past, voiceover or on screen, that you look up to that influence your performance here?
Well, all of them. I mean, it would be sort of odd, but if I could take pieces from each of them, it would be a very strange movie. But all Michelle Pfeiffer was incredible, of course. She was fantastic. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jennifer Carpenter, and you're watching Rama's Screen.